Well, go on, people. Casper here, and this is your Premier League preview show. So, I'm going to be making this weekly preview and review show every match day for Premier League games. I just want to make some predictions, and I'm also going to make predictions using Copilot to see what the AI thinks and compare my results to their results to see who is correct, if I'm better at predicting games than an AI. Um, so this will be a really short preview, like a 5 minute video, hopefully, because I'm not going to be like the man them waffling for 30 minutes about the games coming up, because who has got time for that? Honestly, I hate these people. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to start with Palace, my team. We're playing against Leicester at the King Power Stadium. We're going to be absolutely demolishing these lot, but the game will finish 2-1 to Palace. Um, we usually beat Leicester. They're not very good right now, but somehow we drew to them this season at our ground. And I don't know, Palace have been very underperforming this season. Like the position we've got in the table is not reflective of how we've been performing. And it's just a shame to see because Glasner is a really good manager. We've got a good team, but some of the signings have been absolutely shocking. You look at Nketiah, man. How is he 30 million? Absolute dog shit player. Then you've got Kamada, barely done anything for us. Ah, hopefully we get some good signings on the way and still finish high up in the table. But yeah, this season has been disappointing so far, to be honest. Next up, we've got Chelsea Bournemouth at Stamford Bridge. This game will finish 2-1 to Chelsea for me. I've got my notes here, that's what I'm looking at. And yeah, I really don't see Bournemouth beating Chelsea. They're a good team. I'm really pleased with how they're doing this season. I like Bournemouth. Although their fans are weird, you see them on Twitter chatting absolute nonsense all the time, beefing every fan base, even though no one wants any business with them. Wafflers. But still, um, they're a good team. They haven't lost in their last 9, but they're definitely losing that game. Chelsea are too good for them. Next up, we've got Fulham West Ham at the West Ham ground. We've got Fulham with a very interesting one for me. I think they're kind of the opposite of what Palace are having this season. Their points tally is kind of complementing them for how they've been performing this season. They've been getting loads of last minute goals and really don't have that good of a team on paper. So I'm surprised as to how high up they are. And if you look at our results compared to Fulham's results, it's the same results but flipped. So they've got 7 wins, 9 draws, and 4 losses. Palace have got 7 losses, 4 wins, and 9 draws. So perfectly opposite. West Ham are really underperforming this season. They probably should have signed David Moyes as of recording this. He's just signed for Everton. I think that would be a good signing for them, but I'll get into that later. And now we've got Brentford and Man City. I think City are going to demolish them. It won't be a demolishing in terms of the result. I predict 3 to City, 1 for Brentford. But I think City are going to start getting traction as of recent. It's not going to be the City of old, but still. Brentford are actually second in the league for games at home, but I think they're getting touched. We've got Forest and Liverpool next, and I predict 1-1. Sells versus Salah. It's going to be an interesting one. Nottingham were the only team that beat Liverpool this season in the league, and I think Arne Slot has got a real pent-up aggression, like a real bald anger against them because of that. I think he won't be able to get that satisfaction of beating them, though. They're going to draw. Next, Newcastle and Wolves. I think Newcastle are going to win 2-1. However, Isak, who's been an absolute beast this season, is doubtful. If he doesn't start, I think it's going to be 1-1. And Cunha is getting that 1 goal for Wolves. He's the only man making it happen for them. So it's got to be. All right. Now, Everton and Villa. I think Villa are going to win 1-0. Although there's a new manager for Everton, I'm not actually sure he's in charge for this game. I would assume so. There's been enough time for him, definitely. But he would have one training session tops. It's not going to be enough for them to get that momentum to win the game. Villa has been very inconsistent this season. Like, they beat City 2-1 and then 3-0 loss against Newcastle next week. What is going on with them? They were so good last season. I still think they're going to win 1-0, even though it's at Everton's ground. Next up, we've got Arteta at Shite Hart Lane. No, sorry, it's actually at the Emirates. Arsenal, Tottenham, two absolute dog shit teams. I can't believe title contenders are so bad this season. Well, in Arsenal at least. Liverpool are looking good. And City are shit as well. But to stay on topic, like, Arteta is an absolute crappy manager. I could go into this deeper. I think I'll do it in the review. But I predict still 2-1 to Arsenal because they're at home. Brighton 2, Ipswich 1. Fuck Brighton. And then 4 to United and 0 to Southampton. I think they're going to start growing nicely under Ruben. Ruben Amorim has really got the players ticking. They've just beaten Arsenal on penalties, and that was at their ground. I think they're going to start putting the team together and cooking up, Well, hopefully not, because fuck Man United. Anyway, now we're going to get into what Copilot AI predicted for these week games. Let's have a look. And what an absolute idiot this fucking AI is. Man said 1-1 for Crystal Palace Leicester. I'm going to be having a word, man. There's no way that is happening. No way. Alright, second one, we actually agree on Bournemouth, Chelsea, 2-1 to Chelsea. But that doesn't mean anything. Alright, I can't be asked to go through each one of them. Like, we don't agree on some. We agree on some. But basically, I think I'm going to win. Like, absolutely smash out of the park. The only one I think it's going to beat me on is Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. There's a small chance. But yeah, that's it. I should have made a table here comparing my scores and the AI scores, but I'm not sure if I actually was bothered for that. So if I didn't, you have to excuse my laziness still. Anyway, thanks for watching. In a bit.